Phoenix, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And starting this one, Zach Davies. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go? Here's Charlie Blackmon. The pitch. That one off the mark, and we're underway. Left-hand batter waits. Ball. And that one upstairs.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missed. Right through there for a strike.
The count's full.
Righty delivers. Struck him out looking.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Walker takes it himself. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 24.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
McMahon.
Clips the corner, and that is strike one. Called strike right there.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And he deals. Ball one there.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in the desert, and today's starter, Connor Siebold. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Now, here is Pavin Smith. And a pitch. And ball one. The 1-0. That one fouled off. Out there to center. Doyle on his way in. Makes a nice running catch. And a quick out, number one.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Ketel Marte up to the plate. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. 2 outs, base is empty. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Next offering way upstairs. That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and here is Elias Diaz.
Number 35, Elias Diaz.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score, and that's outside. There's a strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Harold
Castro stands in. Clips the corner. Strike one. Pulls that one foul. No score here in the second. Next pitch is outside.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Batting fifth. The
Here's
first
Mike
baseman,
Moustakas to hit.
Mike Moustakas.
That's in there. Strike one.
Well, 2017, a good year for Mike Moustakas. He was named the comeback player of the year in the American League after tearing that ACL in 2016, Boog. You know, he managed to bounce back with 38 home runs the following season.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Here comes a pitch. It's the slider in there for a strike. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. And
One
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2
Batting
strikes,
fifth.
slider down and
The
away
left
from a
fielder.
same side
Florida.
thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just
Florida.
tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel
Nope.
Jr.
Ball 1.
That misses, and that's
Count
ball 1.
1-0.
Now fly ball to right center. Jones moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Batting sixth. The third baseman.
Here's Josh Rojas.
Rojas.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ball
Goodbye.
1, no strikes. The other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive
The
base hit.
shortstop.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo.
Perdomo.
In there for strike 1. And here it comes. And a ground ball to first. Moose
Got it.
steps on the bag. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Chase Field. Now here's Nolan Jones.
The right fielder. Nolan Jones.
The pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
This to center field. Carroll moving under it. And there's 1 down.
Batting eighth. The center fielder, number 9.
So in now for Colorado,
Doyle.
Brenton Doyle. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Ball 1.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Top of the 3rd, no score. And now 2-1.
That pitch is out. That's
And
ball
that one cutting but missing down low. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ezekiel
he's
Tovar
safe.
digging in for the Rockies. Runner on the goal. In the air on the infield. Walker drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. So the Rockies lineup turns over. And now Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1. Blackmon, 36 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Davies throw to first,
No,
and he's back in easily.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Doyle rounds second on his way to third. Relay throw home, safe, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
So up next, Jurickson Profar grounded out his first time. Profar checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
That's down and in. Ryan McMahon up next for the Rockies. Two outs. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Profar gets a piece there. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. Seabold back to work. And that's too high. Seabold, a 6'2" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. This one lifted in the air, left field. Profar pulls it down, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jose Herrera. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Just a weak fly ball this time, and that'll fall for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. kicks and fires. That one outside.
That's a
2
ball.
balls, no strikes.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Two one now.
Ball.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Ketel Marte. Struck out swinging his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Profar under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. One left for Arizona, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ryan McMahon.
McMahon.
The wind of the pitch. McCarthy settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Fouled off down the right side. The pitch.
Nope, that's foul.
And there's a ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Castro now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the right-hander deals. Outside.
Ball 1.
That one lifted to left. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rockies 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
And a pitch. Just missed. Good eye right there.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That's through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out to short, Tovar. On the run, throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And 1-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Walker started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Next pitch misses outside. 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Gurriel takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The 1-0. And that's outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And he pumps it a strike. The 2-1. Gurriel gets a piece. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Got him. Now 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Next to hit for Arizona, Josh Rojas. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And the righty deals. And that's outside.
That's out.
And the pitch.
That's outside.
Geraldo Perdomo waits on deck. That's in there, and the count is 3-1. At the belt and fires. Started after it. Appeal to third. Did not go.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So 2 down now, and here is Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope.
That one missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. In the air, left field. Profar gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Diamondbacks strand a pair, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
And the right-hander back to work. Singing Mike Moustakas, he goes by Moose. He was the 2nd overall pick in the 2007 draft. Been to a few All-Star games. Career highlight, though, has to be winning that 2015 World Series with the Kansas City Royals.
And became such a force in the postseason in 2014 that we nicknamed him
Mooster October.
You heard it here first. Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next one misses. 1-2 the count.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
On the ground to the left. Whips it across. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter, the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And a base hit right there. One down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. The walk and a run scored his first time. Over to first, and he's safe. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Throw to second, and he's out.
So these guys were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
The 1-0. That one drifts inside. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And a pitch. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. In there at the knees.
We got a full count.
The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate.
Now
A game
batting,
plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kicks and deals. Now 1-1. Davies throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. And a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Doyle around second, headed for third. Across is the runner from first, and they lead by 2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Charlie Blackmon. That's a base hit. Tovar rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and he's in there.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So in now for Colorado, Jurickson Profar. And that's in there for strike 1. McCarthy settles under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
First offering misses the mark.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, these Diamondbacks need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Righty to the plate. And now the count is even.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Left-hand batter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Herrera, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Now a pop-up on the infield. McMahon makes the grab for the second out.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Next to hit, Pavin Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail in this one 3-0. A new pitcher in the game, Trey Jamison.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
And he deals. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Jamison, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Elias Diaz getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Chafin getting cranked up as well. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Harold.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Harold Castro. There's a strike. And he takes a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Inside, ball 1.
Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Mike Moustakas, known as Moose, he was the 2nd overall pick in the 2007 draft. And the 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
In the air, left side. Gurriel trying to get there. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. So one hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rockies 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom of the sixth inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering way off the plate.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And the 3-0 finds his own.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
3-2.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
That's a
And
ball.
takes low for ball 1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tovar fires to first on the run. In there safely.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Walker measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. In the air out towards right center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. First and third, one down. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
kicks and fires.
Ball, that's out.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
In for a strike. Full count now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your bait.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Connor Siebold gives way, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Brent Suter.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Bases loaded with one away. Now up next for Arizona, Josh Rojas. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Misses outside, and it's 1-1. Good eye right there.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Next pitch in the dirt. Full count now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. A switch hitter batting right. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. Carroll tracks it down for the out.
The center fielder, number 9.
And now, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. That to right. McCarthy flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's out.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Popped up. Walker makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. Welcome back, and now the right fielder, Jake McCarthy. Suter back to work. Way upstairs, and that is ball one. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that's down and away. Out towards left center, Profar sizing this one up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The catcher, Jose.
And here's the catcher, Jose Herrera.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one a little bit high. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. And now the lefty.
Aye.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Daniel Bard.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there for strike 1. Smash to the left side. On to Moustakas. got the out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Cattell.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
I got
The
one
0-1
ball,
is
one strike.
outside, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground right side, in plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. Score holds, it's 3-1. We go to the 8th, and now here is Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
Two
misses
balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Lifted in the air, right field. Snags it on the run, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. The 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Carroll moving under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. And a swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Righty delivers. Now this is in the air down the line. Gurriel makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and the score stays 3-1. Back here at Chase Field, and now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
The center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. That's a little bit low.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2-2 the count.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Left-hand hitter waits. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Walker
1-0.
in now, takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering is in for a strike. And now 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there.
Vivo,
Trying to tease
2
him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Inside,
Gurriel stands in now, looks at that one inside. Foul ball there.
Little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. Softly hit to third. Slings it across. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here in the desert, here's the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
Jameson back to work. That's in there. And that's strike one. And that one is inside ball one. And here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Castro, the next to hit, takes ball one. In the air, right field. McCarthy settles under it. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 8, Mike.
And now the first baseman, Mike Moustakas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs.
That's ball 2.
And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. And now the count filled up 3-2. Nolan Jones and a Colorado on deck circle. In the air to left center. Gurriel trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. The left-hander on now, Brad Hand. A chance at his first save of the year.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado, number 45, Brad Hand.
So digging in, Josh Rojas.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a pitch. And that clips the inside corner.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Perdomo batting with 1 down takes a strike. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The 1-1 is fouled off. At the belt and fires. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Jones puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
The right fielder, number 31, Jake.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. At the plate, Jake McCarthy. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Inside, just
inside.
missed. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Just 1 strike away. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Doyle has this one sized up, and he's got it. Ball game, and the Rockies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.